Last time on In or Out, Emily met 8 guys at the Mix and Mingle. All of them decided to stay in for the next 2 stages.
Wyatt met 9 girls at the Mix and Mingle. 5 of them decided to stay for the next 2 stages.
The next stage is the linger longer, for those that chose to stay in. Emily and Wyatt get to ask questions to specific guys or girls to get to know them better as individuals.
Oh my heavens, there are a lot of really fun guys, all really fun guys, and this is gonna be really hard.
You seem like a really nice girl, and you give a really good smile, which is good.
You get to go on a date with a beautiful girl, meals paid for. Where's the loss?
You seem like a decent human being. You got like a cute Keira Knightley thing going on.
You can't really know someone in 30 seconds, but your pitch for Asian studies was it's the study of ninjas. I was like, that's pretty dope. Why not?
And literally everything that I was gonna say got stolen from me, even the Keira Knightley thing. So I was, yeah.
Okay, Ty.
Yes.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Ooh, if I could go anywhere in the world, probably go back to Kazakhstan because the people there are like the nicest people in the world. Like
I didn't see that coming.
you just, I don't know, like you can't like find a mean person there. It seems like everyone wants to talk, everyone is just laid back, like, and it's a warm place, so I enjoy that.
Michael, what makes you laugh?
Oh, yikes. Social interactions. I'm just not a good like people person.
You're not a good people
I'm
person?
really not.
Oh.
I'm trying my best right now. Yeah. Thank you.
Michael, what
Yeah.
is on that same vein? What's your funniest?
Like, say that one more time, the funniest what? My funniest story? Oh gosh, where do I begin? This guy, he like came up and he started shaking this apple tree and he started asking us if we wanted some apples, saying, do you want some apples? And all he was wearing was like boots.
Madison, how do you have fun?
How do I have fun? I read, I hike, I like to go see movies.
What is your favorite place to spend time?
My favorite place to spend time.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got, I'm proud to say that my closest friends I'm with now have been my closest friends since I was like 8 years old. And that's something that I really think is cool. So my favorite place to spend time is with them, wherever that might be.
Ashton, what is your theme song?
Oh, my theme song?
Yeah.
Like if I was off Emperor's News Cruise and like Emperor's
New
New
Cruise, yeah,
Cruise,
Kronk.
and I had like a Kronk song coming
Yeah.
on. I've been listening to a lot of that song that's like Shut Up and Dance With Me.
Shut up and dance with me. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's more because my roommates, but that plays the most frequently in our apartment, so I suppose I could stick with it.
Nice. But you need to cancel your weekend plans because of rain. What do you do instead?
Well, I'm from Oregon, so we don't cancel plans for I saw a post on Facebook. It said you can't relive a party, but you can always retake a class. I was like, well, hey, you know, I've put my nose to the grindstone for a few years in college. Why not live it up this year?
What is your favorite season and why?
Ooh, good question. I love fall. I love the leaves falling, the changing colors of the leaves. I love the weather, the sound of the leaves when they crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Spring is second place. So.
It's always nice to have second place.
Yeah.
Unless you're on a dating show.
What do you mean you're socially awkward? That was good. Fist bump to that one. That was good.
I'm kind of in between 4 right now. So I guess I have to like narrow things down from there. So Ashton and Alex and the Michael White, even though the other Michael is cute too. And Sean. This is why I don't like all the dating game shows, because it's like, and when they come out and they're like, so I'm giving this rose, and you're just like, best rose.
While Emily is making her decision, let's check out Wyatt's Linger Longer with the girls that chose to stay.
Hey! Oh, I sit in the corner. Okay. Well, thank you for staying, and look forward to getting to know each of you a little bit more. The ones that stayed are definitely the ones I felt like I had more connection with, so that was good. But yeah, I mean, I felt like they're easier to talk to in the first round, easier to ask questions, and they were asking questions back, so that's it was good.
I decided to stay because it's kind of a short conversation, and I like your choice of major because I really like the outdoors, and we had that in common.
I decided to stay because I just think you're a really nice guy. You don't find too many of those very often, so
Thank you.
I stayed kind of the same because didn't get to know you as well to make a snap decision like that, so I want to get to know you more.
Same thing, pretty much the same thing. I mean, you seem like a nice guy, you like the outdoors, you seem interesting. I like to figure out a little bit more about you. Exact same thing.
Alright.
Amen and hallelujah.
So now Wyatt will ask you questions, and so he can get to know you a little bit more.
All right. I guess I'll start with Abby.
All right.
What do you hate about dating?
Oh, that moment when you know it should be easy to talk to the other person, but it just isn't. And you're just like, why is this so awkward even though it shouldn't be? That's my least favorite part about dating.
What are some nicknames that you've had?
Oh dear. Growing up, my family's nickname for me was Gushes. Because I was just so cute. I just all the time, apparently. I don't know.
Eden, if you're stranded on an island, what 3 things do you wish you had?
Probably Willy Wonka's gum that gives you just meals. I'd want a gazillion packets of that. A yacht. I'd want that. And probably Kindle books, like a entirely filled thing of Kindle books, something to read as I chew my gum on the yacht back home.
All right, Cheyenne. What is the weirdest question a date has asked you, and how did you respond? Besides this date, or your favorite pickup line someone has.
No, please. Sorry.
I can't think of any pickup lines. I think the only one, okay, the only one that I've ever actually been asked, which I think was a joke, was, oh my gosh, it sounds stupid. Are you a thief because you stole my heart? There you go.
All right.
Precious.
All right, Allie. Where is your favorite place to spend time?
Oh, this is a nice one.
Sorry, I'm running out of hard ones on my list.
My favorite place to spend time, in general, anywhere in the mountains, because it just clears your head, gives you a solid perspective on life.
Ooh, it's a tough decision, really. Because each one has something that I'd like to get to know them more because of that, but I guess I have to make a decision. Definitely easier with 5 instead of 9 or however many were earlier, so I am leaning toward Eden, and I'm just trying to debate between Abby and Allie right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's check back in with Emily to find out who she chose for the mini dates.
I'm just really honored that you guys all stayed. That was the first huge surprise. And then the whole Keira Knightley comparison was pretty fun. So thank you, Mariko, for saying that. Or other people for thinking that too. And there were a lot of people that have stood out to me in the short time frames that we've had together.
All right, Emily, so who's going to be your first mini date?
So my first mini date is going to be with Sean.
Got him.
Sean?
I was going to get to other people to compliment before she did
Right here. I'd be honored, Emily.
Thank you. All right, and who's your second mini date going to be?
My second mini date is going to be with Ashton.
Looking forward to it.
Yay.
Well, congratulations to Ashton. Congratulations, Sean. As for the rest of you, thank you so much for coming. It was so fun. but unfortunately, you are out.
That's it, I'm going to Outback. Who's coming? Who's coming?
That's just because you're out. That's why you're going to Outback.
We're going to Outback.
You were in, so I'm going to Inback.
We're going to get a table right next to there.
Thank you for coming. Yeah, guys, this is Let's check back in with Wyatt and find out who he chose for the mini dates. Right, here we go. So we're moving on to the mini dates now. So who do you choose for your mini dates?
All right. Well, like I've said, you're all beautiful, and it's all been great to get to know all of you, and I mean that out of my heart. But and making decisions is super hard for me. For the first mini date, I think Eden, like to go? Okay. All right. And then second mini date, I was leaning toward Lauren. So.
Well, it's been so fun. Thank you so much for coming and being part of this experience, and congratulations Eden and Lauren to go on the mini dates, and unfortunately that means for the rest of you that you are out.
Now we're on to the mini dates. Emily and Wyatt will choose 2 individuals to spend more one-on-one time with. Unfortunately, the rest are out.
I think it's okay. Oh my gosh. Any spots or anything?
Yeah.
What's your favorite book then?
Or have you like heard of Jane Austen?
Yeah.
Are you judging me for that?
No, my sister loves her.
Oh, okay.
So I've heard a lot about it.
Nice.
Does she do Pride and Prejudice?
She does, but my favorite book of hers is Persuasion.
Persuasion.
It's like her thinnest book, but I think it's one of her best.
Really?
And then a book that's I think is very similar to that is also a close like second favorite is The Host by Stephanie Meyer, which is about aliens, not vampires.
I've heard about that one.
It's pretty
So
good.
you like aliens?
Yes. I like a lot of weird things, I guess.
That's cool.
So yeah, what about you? What's your favorite book?
I'd have to say Les Miserables.
Really? I've never read the book.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved it. I read it back in high school.
Nice.
I just thought it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's got good movie too, of course.
Very good movies.
All right, guys, time is up. So Sean, if you'll come with me.
Awesome.
And I'll bring out your next mini date, Emily.
Thank you, John.
Well, hey, I want to ask you a question if that's okay.
Sure.
So you start talking a little bit about your brother.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, like a really tender, aesthetically pleasing moment, right? Where you're just able to be front row with him in a moment where previously you wouldn't have been able to.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? I don't know. I feel like there's more to that story. I felt like you didn't want to dive into it because it was a little personal, and now that it's
It is a little bit personal. Mainly, well, I was surprised at how like into it I was going.
Yeah.
Because I think, well, I do come from a big family. My oldest sibling is 23 years older than I am.
How many of them are you there, siblings?
There are 8 siblings, and I'm the 9th. And Spencer and I, we grew up together. We moved around together.
Is he the next closest to you in age? Okay.
Yeah, he's 4 years older than I am. I want to then be there for him. So
Share the moment.
Yeah.
That he's able to have that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is. Yeah, my brother and I are really close. So.
Thanks for sharing that.
No problem. Well, how many siblings do you have, Ashton?
I have 2.
Nice.
An older sister and a brother, but he passed away a few years ago. So I can relate. He was about 3.5 years older than me, so I have to share about him.
All right, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but it is time.
That was the fastest date I've ever been on.
I
That was
know,
fun.
it's why it's a mini date.
Let her
so
back.
so come on in, both of you, for the final phase.
2 to 3 minutes. Okay,
All
that's
right.
like a youth talk. Okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
So big family, like how big?
I'm the oldest of 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So youngest is, we're 3 boys and 3 girls, and the youngest is 11. So yeah, and 3 of us are out here at BYU.
Okay.
So it's cool. 3 are out here, 3 are back in Canada. But what about yourself?
I'm an only child.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I can't even think about how that would be. Okay.
It's pretty much what you'd think I mean, this stereotype of just being home alone.
Yeah.
I mean, I spend a lot of time with my family, my parents, but when they're at work, I had to come up with things to do on my own, so. Which is why I think I like writing and photography so much, is it's something I can do when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
I don't really have to think about it too much.
What type of writing do you like to do?
Well, I actually have a blog, so whatever that type of writing would be classified as.
Yeah. What's it about?
It's pretty much about the life lessons I've learned throughout my childhood and about experiences that have reminded me of those throughout like the week or the day. So
it's like fancy journal keeping.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, nice.
So tell me more about you, because I feel like what was your nickname growing up? I want to know.
Well, my nickname, my cousins always called me Wise Guy.
Oh, nice. Why is that?
Just
besides the Wyatt.
Yeah, well, the Wyatt part was a big part of it, but I loved watching animal documentaries as a kid.
Oh, okay.
So like a 4-year-old watching an animal documentary.
Yeah, you're a super smart guy.
I was. It's kind of dwindled. But
that's not true. I'm sure of it.
But yeah, that's where that came from. And then I have another one, Y Guy, so not too different. But,
nice.
So they're not very different, but...
Yeah, but they're good. They're really cool. That's awesome. Sweet. So tell me about your family. You're an only child.
Only child, yep. I have a lot of cousins that I grew up with in Wyoming. So that kind of helped me not grow up in the only child stereotype where you're spoiled or whatever. Because luckily my parents taught me to work, and
that's good.
My cousins taught me to share. So
I think that's like perfect. If you're like an only child, surround them with their cousins. So that they'll grow up better. Just kidding.
When the decision is made, the final 2 will go into 2 separate rooms. If Conlon or I come in, they're out. If Emily or Wyatt go in, they're in for a great date.
Well, first mini date was with Sean, and that was really, like, as we were waiting, we just had to thumb more, and that was really fun. So I feel like Sean's just you're just a fun guy, and that's nice.
Thank you.
You also have a nice, like, eye color matching shirt thing going on.
Thanks.
So.
It's all on the shirt.
Genetically, I'm a disadvantage. Oh,
It's okay, Ashton, because you were also very sharply dressed, and so... No, but I really liked our conversation, Ashton. I like that it can go a little bit deeper, but then it doesn't feel invasive or like going too personal too fast or anything like that. So, it's been very fun mini dates.
Okay.
The first 2 mini dates of my life.
All right, so Sean, come with me, and Ashton, go with Conlon.
I said for the love. You said for the love? Yeah, as in like it's really hard.
It's hard to see.
I think.
So, Emily, do you know who you're going to pick?
Yes, I think I do.
How are you so clear on who you were going to pick?
I think, well, granted, I think with either one of them, I would have a super fun night. But I think that with the person that I want to go on the Outback date with, that it is something that has maybe a little bit more long-term potential. So the person that I want to go on the date tonight with is...
Oh. Thank you for coming.
No, thank you.
It was so great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
And but unfortunately, you are out. Okay, but I hope you had a good time with it.
I did. It was fun.
Yeah,
It was a good
it's
experience.
good. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem. Let's come on with me.
I feel like I'm just one of the others. You swam to shore and left me in the water. I hope your life lies bite you like a liar.
Just getting to know the girls. Getting to know their personalities and have fun laughing with them. So.
Okay. Who will Wyatt choose for the dinner date to Mimi's Cafe?
I don't know.
Hi, Ethan. What's up? So, Wyatt chose to go on a dinner date with Lauren tonight, but he had a hard time deciding. It was like down to the wire, and he was like, I don't know. I'm like, well, you have to decide right now. So, yeah. But he really enjoyed getting to know both of you. Thank you so much for being part of this process. Pleasure. Is it okay if I walk you out? Of course.
You swam to shore and left me in the water. I hope your lies bite you like a liar. And follow you like a shark.
Well, I mean, I feel better after talking to her for just a little bit, and obviously, I mean, excited, hopeful. Now I'm getting more nervous. That moment of anticipation.
Nice. Congratulations, you two. So, your reservation is at 6:30.
Okay.
So you have a little bit of time right now, and you guys can just sit over there and just talk until it's your time to be seated. And yeah, so enjoy.
I really enjoyed it. Like, obviously, we talked a little bit that this is our first time ever doing anything like this, and so it far exceeded my expectations, and it was fun. Good opportunity.
Good. Well, we're so glad that you guys did it.
Yeah.
So have a fun time, guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
She's like the sun, she's like the rain. She might be everything to me.
That was good. It was good. I felt like I could like gauge more. Okay. Well, that makes me feel good. Cool.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Yeah, I know, right? So good.
Cool.
So, you guys are going to be going to Mimi's. They will be expecting you. How was this experience for you guys?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
It's fun.
It's a good experience for sure, and it's fun.
Yeah.
Have fun. She's everywhere like the cover of a magazine.
Hi. Good to see you. This is Will. Say hi, Will. Hi. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Bloopers, right? Only the blooper special edition.
Yes, the bloopers are the best part. You watch all of The Bachelor so that you can see the videos.
Tutu bang.
To watch him.
That's all I got.
What? That's awesome.
Ah,
Like, whoa.
crap.
I'm ready.
Yeah. It's the epitome of Mormon Tinder. That's it. Mormon Tinder.
I would say Bachelor.
I can throw that in there too.
Do we still have like all the information so that like he's like, hey, I don't know if you like remember me. We kind of just met once. It was really memorable. You kind of call me Keira Knightley.
Sorry, it's really hard for me to talk with everyone looking at me, but
I think my hands were like generally
Oh wait, so now
Now we're on to the mini dates. Emily and Wyatt will choose two individuals.
Okay. Wait, so what do we do? What happens?
So,
like, is this patty cake or?
But if you see common, that means that you're not going on the date.
unfortunately you will be.
I suppose that's a good-looking face to bring.
You know, hey, you know.
But he's already married,
Settle
so.
down nicely.
He is taken.
Yeah, I'm sure it was really stressful for you. It was really.
I wish more people had gone home, so then it would have been less people.
That's awful.
You are out.
You are awesome.
Yeah. I'm Cheyenne. No, but honestly, it's nice to get to know you, and I really enjoyed just talking to you. You just seem like an easy person to talk to. That's what I'm trying to say, but it's hard for me to get around to that. It's not easy for me to say this, but that's how it is.